What's going on, YouTube? This is SG1 Sports, and I wanted to let you all know that we have our 2022 Dynasty files ready. You can now play with the 2022 schedule. If you're on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, or even on PC, and you're playing NCAA Football 14, if you want to get the updated rosters from us, you want to get the Dynasty file, all you have to do is help support the channel, help us out, join our Patreon. This is exactly what you're going to get. So when you get the file, it's going to be, the team that is on the file is Georgia. So that's the team. I'll show you how to change that team if you want to control someone else. So Georgia will be the team, and you can see it says preseason 2022. We've updated that, and then we've updated the schedule. So let's just take a look at Georgia's schedule. For example, you see Oregon right there, and it says week 2, but week 1 is actually week 0 because there is no week 0 on the game. But yeah, week 2 on here is technically week 1. And you see South Carolina, of course, Georgia just played them. So you're going to get the full updated schedule for everyone. You're going to get updated rosters for all the Power 5 teams. We have not completed the group of 5 teams just yet. So you're going to get generic players. I was trying to see if we can take a look at the edit roster. So you'll see Georgia's roster here. You know, all the players are updated and correct. But if you go to Georgia Southern, for example, you're just going to get a bunch of generic players. That's just all we've got right now for this first Dynasty file release. And you're going to get, again, those updated schedules for every single team. You also will have the Heisman. The Heisman is updated here. Let's wait on this to load for just a second. So you're going to get the... trying to remember where to go for everything. Actually, you can't see that until you get to week 1, until you go through this week. But you'll have the Heisman list updated with all the top contenders for the Heisman as well. And if you want to get it on PlayStation 3 or PC, I'm simply going to be emailing you a file. You'll email me a code. Once you join Patreon, I will respond with the file. If you're on Xbox 360, you're going to have to go on your Xbox on NCAA Football 14, start up a Dynasty, save that Dynasty. I'll give you the name that you need to save that Dynasty as. You're going to save that Dynasty with a specific name. Then you're going to send me that file. You're going to copy it to a flash drive, and hopefully I'll do a tutorial on this. Copy it to a flash drive, email me that Dynasty file. I will update it and send it back to you because you can't share files between different profiles on Xbox 360. But yeah, I was going to show the rest of the schedules. I don't know if you can look at... So that's another thing. I think you have to get into the season before you can take a look at all the schedules. But all the schedules are updated for every team, not just Georgia. And if you want to control a different team, people are always asking me, how do I control a different team? You're going to have to create a coach. So to do that, you're going to go to Coach Central right here. Go down to Coach Info. Coach Info. Click that. And then you see down at the bottom, it has R1, Create Coach. You're going to click R1, Create a Coach, create your coach, whether it's if you want to create yourself or create the coach that is the head coach of the team you want to control. Create your coach, however you want to do that. So go ahead and create your coach, and then you will control that team. So then you'll control Georgia and the team that you have selected with your new coach. To change Georgia, you'll go here to all your coaches. You can change this over to users only, and it'll have Georgia there, and it'll have your new coach. And when you're right there on Georgia, you'll just click Georgia, click options, and you don't see it here because I haven't created the coach, but then it'll say make this coach a CPU coach. You click that. That'll turn that coach back to the computer. You'll control the team that you just created a coach for, and you will be able to control. And you can do that with, I think, 12 teams. You can have 12 teams that you control on the Dynasty. And that has nothing to do with the file that I made. That's just how the game is. And so there you go. That's how you create a new coach, control a different team. So if you want to get these updated schedules, the updated rosters, all of that, just help support us, help join us on Patreon. Trying to come up with some things that I can add to the Patreon to make it a little bit better, give you a little bit more value. It's only $5 a month. That's the only tier that I have. Used to have a $5 tier, an $8 tier, a $10 tier. I just dropped everything down to that $5 tier. So no matter what we put out on Patreon, you're going to get it for just $5 a month. And again, it will help support the channel, help me to be able to do more things, and I would greatly appreciate it. Even if you're not interested in this, if you want to help support, again, just join us on Patreon, and we have a private chat, some other things there as well. And like I said, I'm trying to come up with some ideas for some other things to add to the Patreon. So here you go, updated 2022 schedules on your Dynasty file. Well, again, the updated rosters as well. Just join us on Patreon to get this today. It is ready to go on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. Going to be making some changes to this channel where we're going to do more gaming. Now that I have this updated 2022 schedule and everything, I'm going to do some things with that. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this video, and stay tuned for more right here on the SG1 Sports YouTube channel.